Okay, I'm joined here by Luke Garrard before we make the journey to Torquay United. Big game. But before we touch on it, final takeaways from Tuesday's win over Chelmsford.
Watch it back yesterday. Some good control in the first half. Probably not as clinical and penetrative as I wanted in our play. Second half, probably too open. Again, not as much control. Spoke about the group being a little bit more progressive and going at them and attacking them. I felt we saw that in spells. But all the reports, all the analysis, it's a 1-0 win and we move on. Another clean sheet. Obviously, it would have been nice to get one the Saturday before, and that would have been 3 in a row, but we've now been a little bit more solid in our defensive shape, especially with not key personnel being available. Callum Reynolds, Josh Hare coming back. So, and your skipper in the centre of the park. So, yeah, look, massive 3 points, and like you say, a big game on Saturday against Torquay.
Yeah, and Josh Hare featured briefly at the end. Could we potentially expect him to start? And could you provide any update on how the other lads are progressing?
We'll see how today goes. Obviously, he's been out for 3 weeks for a protocol for a head injury. That's his second one in the short time that he's been here. So we've got a box clever with him. He was a massive part in our 12 wins in 14 games and 2 draws in that period. So we know how big he is and what a responsibility he brings and a voice and a experience. But yeah, you got Callum Reynolds trained today, Skip trained fully today, being Jack Payne. So we are nearing full fitness. Obviously, Gus Mufata is the only one that hasn't or won't be training in recent weeks. Yanni, obviously, we're waiting for a scan result to see where he's at. But yeah, look, we're nearing full fitness with the squad, and the sessions are bright and bubbly, and there's an energy to us, there's a belief to us, and I'll make my mind up. I'll sleep overnight, we'll travel, and I'll make my mind up in terms of where we're at with regards to the starting 11 that best fits us to get 3 points against Torquay.
Yeah, and obviously travelling to Torquay, bumper crowd. What do we need to see from the lads to ensure we get 3 points, and how big would that 3 points be?
Every 3 points now from here to the end of the season is massive, so it's not isolating it. The fact is Torquay. We know what the task in hand is and what we need to do to ensure what success looks like come the end of the season. But they do have a very good home record. They've got a good fan base. We need to go there and have the confidence, belief in the game plan that myself and the staff have set up to ensure that we get 3 points. It's every game now is massive, and obviously that starts with another big game against Torquay on Saturday. They have their strengths. They've got personnel in their team that I believe are very highly skilled and could easily operate at the league above and the league above that. We need to make sure that they're worrying about our threats. And we scored goals. We're second in the goals for tally, and that's something that's really pleasing. We're looking clinical in terms of taking our chances, and fingers crossed we make many on Saturday and we can come away with 3 points and build on what the current run we're on to ensure that we, like I said, see success come the end of the season.
Cheers, Luke.